So is XRP at risk here? Is there something out there that has some possibility of doing some damage to the XRP token? Quite possibly. We got a little bit of a developing story here. Wanted to make you aware. So if you're an XRP holder, give me a few minutes of your time because you need to know that this is out there. Okay. So with that, we're going to jump into this. As always, appreciate your support. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your day. Okay. So this is the XRP chart right here. You can see we are basically in this consolidation factor right here, kind of waiting for XRP to start moving back up. We're waiting for all of crypto to start moving back up, right? XRP is up basically 1 point. It's at 48 cents and change. I still think it's a fantastic buy long-term. Volume 673 million, which that's a big number when you think about it. It's crazy. Great stuff there as far as kind of volume and things like that. But anyway, so let's talk about how much XRP FTX has available. And you're like, wait a minute, why are we talking about FTX, Austin? Here's the thing. FTX, we all know what happened with that. We all know that the fire sale, the debacle, the horrific thing, all that kind of stuff. Well, yesterday, Wednesday, the judge presiding over the creditor's case basically gave approval to start selling off the assets of FTX that they have. So like, for example, they have $1.2 billion worth of Solana, right? They own a bunch of FTX. They own quite a bit of quite a few cryptos. But right here are the numbers on this chart. Look, so they own 1.1, I think I said 1.2, 1.16 of Solana, $560 million worth of Bitcoin. And right here, halfway down, you can see they own $119 million worth of XRP. Well, okay. So let's talk about if they chose to dump all 119 million of that on a single day, which they are not going to. They have come out and said that they are going to basically start selling off in relatively small increments. So there's your key number one. We're not going to have $119 million worth of Solana. I'm sorry, not Solana, XRP tokens dumped in a single day. That's not going to happen, which fundamentally answers the question. We don't have a lot of single, big, huge, massive amount risk of, this $119 million worth of XRP tokens hitting and flooding the market at one time. That's not going to happen. They said they're going to sell this stuff over time. And quite frankly, they're going to want to sell it over time to get the best value bang for their buck. Said a different way, they're going to want crypto to start going back up. And we all know that the indicators is that it looks like October, we could start to see some positive momentum and movement there as it relates to the price of crypto in general from a macro standpoint starting to go back up. Okay, so that's the answer. I don't believe that XRP holders need to really be worried about this thing. It is something that's out there. I will continue to cover it for you and continue to keep you updated and let you know what is coming. By the way, my software X1 Algo still at a discount. Links in the description below if you want to pick it up. Discount code. It'll give you insight into this is what we're all really waiting on, is that when is my software going to announce that it is time to buy, right? Give one of those momentum up alerts. Say, all right, it's the perfect time to start buying XRP. And you can see it's done really well over time as far as giving good buy alerts as well as sell alerts, which quite frankly is as important as buy, is the sell scenarios of don't hold that asset. Like, look at this. If you would have not sold right here and held it, you would have basically been at a 36% loss, right? Okay. So there's that. Also, this video is sponsored by a great new project called Global Mentor. Now, GME is looking to revolutionize the online training market. This is a multi-billion-dollar market, and by 2030, it's going to be over $1 trillion. And what they're doing is they're changing it. And I love companies that disrupt. And so this offer you can only get through this video. There's a link in the description below for you to be able to basically get. By the way, this offer ends right here in 4 days. Okay. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time because this video is getting a little bit long, but I wanted to you can be aware of it. Links in the description below, but they're in pre-sale, if you will. And look, you can get at different levels, you can get additional tokens, things of that nature. But also what this platform does is they're creating a metaverse with an AI platform that better develops and deploys educational content, either for individuals and or companies to get educated better in whatever kind of discipline or whatever thing they're looking to get, to get education. So to give you some perspective, in talking with Arthur, who is the CEO of this, I was talking with Arthur, and he was telling me that only 4% of the online education or even educational content that people buy every single day is actually put to use. And to give you some perspective, there's some numbers down here. Look, the global expenditure in 2022 for leadership training alone was 18 billion. And so by 2030, it's going to be north of 1.3. So take that for a minute and go, 4% of the online and or just educational content is really only applied. So that means that there's something vastly wrong. And that's what Global Mentor is looking to change, is they're creating a metaverse with an AI, a smart AI technology based off of some of Arthur's technology, to basically improve that learning component. Okay, to be an interactive AI based educational system set in a metaverse environment to vastly improve education. So if that sounds remotely interesting to you, this is a really cool project. By the way, they are sponsored today's video. So put this through your own due diligence. Link in the description below to this page. You can see you get bonus tokens at additional levels, whatever you want to come into. But also, if you've ever thought about starting your own business, okay, like and selling your own coaching and training, if you come in, I think at the $100 level, you get access to all of their training technology. By the way, it's going to eventually roll to $49 a month if you were to buy this starting, I think, in December. So even at $100 right there, you're getting a great deal as far as in December, not having to pay $49 a month. You're basically getting everything those people are going to have to be paying for one-time charge of $800 of you buying tokens. And by the way, you're going to get bonus tokens. Lots of cool stuff. Okay. So links in the description below. Check out Global Mentor. Thanks for sponsoring today's video. And I think you ought to run this one through your own due diligence. All right. I'll see you.